welcome to another episode of Companions of Foods podcast, hosted by me, Eamoondo.
And me, Alfredo Sang.
Where we talk about honest to goodness experience through our own journey and perspective. Today, we'll embark onto the topic of what's your ideal type. Today, we have a special guest from Tea Searchers.
Hi. Woo! Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me. This is very, very exciting. So my name's Serena.
Yep.
I've been a friend of Alfred's and Eamon's for a while now, but we've never properly chatted. So yeah, it's a great opportunity to kind of get to know you. But yeah, so as Eamon said, I'm from the Tea Searchers and I'm half of a team. Shaka is the other half as well. We talk about lives as a PhD student in Ireland and about our Asian heritage as well, because I feel like there's not much light shed on this topic, especially growing up in a predominantly white country as an Asian person. So yeah.
Okay, so before we dive into what's your ideal type, so do you guys want to give your top 3 celebrity crush?
Yeah, I'll start off. My first one would be Elizabeth Olsen.
Okay.
Yeah. So why I pick Elizabeth Olsen is because first things first, she's really pretty. And that's really it. For now.
Are you into redheads? She's redhead, isn't she?
No, I don't think she's a redhead.
She's blonde.
Is she blonde?
Yeah.
What? She's blonde.
She's blonde.
Naturally blonde, right?
Well, I think in her real life she's blonde, like her sisters, Mary Kate and Ashley.
Yes.
Because every time I see her, she's always with a redhead, so that's why I always thought she's a redhead. But
Yeah. No, it's not the redhead part, but yeah, it's just because she's really pretty.
Okay.
My second one would be Aquavina. So her real name is Laura Lum. The reason I picked her is because her personality, it really shines. I feel like she's so down to earth. She has this just natural character of her that really I'm just so drawn to her. Like, I feel so like she's so fun. She's so spontaneous, adventurous that you're gonna have a good time with her. Like as in like when you're like just chilling with her, she has so much ideas like in terms of what to do. You're like, so that's why I feel like Aquavina's number 2. And the last one would be Zendaya. She's just so elegantly pretty in her fashion sense and.
She's a snappy dresser.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
that's it. Yeah.
She won an award, and she was like the youngest actress to win that award. Now I can't remember, Golden Globes or for something.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Maybe. Yeah.
How old is she actually? Around?
I think she's 24, 25.
24, 25.
Yeah, those kind of range. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's really pretty. Yeah.
Nice choice.
Yeah, Zendaya, if you're listening, smash this
Give us a like as well.
Slide into his DMs.
So yeah, what about you, Serena?
So my first choice has to be Takeshi Kaneshiro. His Chinese name is Gamsingmo.
Gamsingmo, yeah.
Gamsingmo, yeah.
Yeah.
God, he's just so handsome.
Yeah.
Like clean cut, half Taiwanese, half Japanese in like all the not all martial arts films, but like Red Cliff, House of Flying Daggers, Chungking Express. Man, he's just so dashing, such a dreamboat.
Yeah.
And my second choice is Tom Hiddleston, who actually was rumored to be dating Elizabeth Olsen. I'll have you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not good.
That's not great news, man.
Wow. Okay.
What movie was it in? Well, he was a singer and she was a wife, anyways. His wife. But yeah, I think he's just so talented as an actor. He can yodel. He can do great celebrity impersonations.
He's British, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very British, very London, super posh.
Yeah.
We'll have nothing in common. Aesthetically, he's just so pleasing to look at, and he's such a gentleman as well. Like you can tell, like he'll open doors for women, and then he'll like give you like the proper greetings and like pull up the chair for you to take your coat off. Like he'll treat you well.
Yeah.
Proper gent.
Definitely.
So
It's really hard to find one these days.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I think so. Yeah. They're very rare.
They're kind of extinct. So we're like the only ones, pretty much. So
Iron breed. And I just love the fact that he had to choose between rugby and acting as his like career. Stop.
Those two options, right?
Just,
Right there. Yeah.
Both are great.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
are you into rugby players?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you like that physique?
I think I have to be the basic bitch and say that. Rugby
yeah.
players.
Yeah.
It's good and bad.
So they have to be really big and ripped.
Not necessarily, but it helps you to be instantly attracted to them.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
It's a bonus,
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's just the instant thing. But what I was going to say, my third person which is probably the most controversial because the other two were like really nice and proper and grown up. My third person is actually Miles Nazaire from Made in Chelsea.
What?
You guys
Really?
watch that?
Yeah.
You know him. I don't know him.
Alfred's like,
Yeah, Alfred, jeez.
Yeah, so what do you like about him?
he's just like, he's such a dick to other girls, like in Made in Chelsea.
He's a bad boy.
He's a bad boy, and now that's not what I like about him, but
Yeah.
to give people who don't watch Made in Chelsea, which is perfectly fine.
Like, I want to
Some
watch
context.
parts of it because some of my colleagues talked about it before, and then I checked them out. I was like, oh, okay. Like,
Yeah.
watch some of the YouTube stuff. Like, so, yeah. Well, that's actually really surprising. Like, wow.
He's just very good looking, very ripped, and just so, again, aesthetically pleasing. But he's such a smooth talker and such a charmer as well. And I feel like he's quite smart. Like he's not like some of the other Made in Chelsea characters who are empty. But he is just very pretty. Yeah. We won't have any real well, no, maybe we will have real conversations. Maybe we will.
You never know. You never know. Yeah.
Like, he might watch this when this channel gets more popular. Like, you know,
Slide into
this could
Serena's
be
DM
in
there.
his, like, for suggestions. You know,
Oh, God.
never gonna happen. Yeah. So for my top 3 celebrity crush, and the very first one would be a Korean singer called IU.
Yep.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I
know.
need to Google her.
Yeah, first of all, she's really, really pretty, and she can also sing live. She participated in a few dramas as well, and be sure to check her out. Like, man,
We're supporting them all.
crazy. And then number 2 would be another Korean girl as well. You know, Susie Bay. She used to be a singer, and she did participate in a lot of dramas, and she won an award recently as well. I think the best actress or something.
I never thought she was a singer at the start. I just thought
She was a singer, yeah, but I think like her
actress.
band got disbanded.
Oh.
Yeah, and then everyone just went solo and just do their own thing, like, you know,
Okay,
and
okay.
then she just pursued her career into acting now, which is pretty good.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
when she cries, she cry. Like, when she laughs, she laughs. Like, it's just
Nice.
really natural
Yeah,
and
yeah.
normal.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, damn. Even like Startup, the drama,
Yeah.
which is on Netflix. Have you watched it before?
Yeah, I think I
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
nice,
I
nice.
think that's a really good drama. Yeah. And also my last one would be Hailey Bieber. Justin Bieber's
Wow.
wife. Yeah, she's just gorgeous. Like,
really pretty,
she can
yeah.
pull off with any dresses. She can be
Hype,
hip hop R&B
yeah.
one day and then classy on the second day. Like,
I love this.
it's just absolutely crazy. It drives me insane. Like,
Because you
Yeah.
are insane.
I am. Yeah, insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Nice.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Much
But
respect. I would have never guessed Hailey Bieber as well.
really,
Yeah, from your first 2, and I was like, okay, kind of.
I
like,
know it's such a big change.
2 Koreans and then
2
like
Koreans and then an American girl.
blonde
Like,
American.
yeah.
Interesting.
That's it.
yeah,
crazy.
it kind of it's so surprising as well, like how like who we pick and stuff. Like Tom Hiddleston, I was like,
Dream.
damn, Serena, nice, you know.
I feel like he's just classically good looking, but like he's a lot of girls would like him. Like he's nothing out of the norm.
That's the thing. I hear a lot of girls like him, and I'm just again, I don't know why people are attracted to him, and it's, you know. But he's cool. Like I mean, I respect
It's
that
like
guy.
when girls ask us, "Oh, why do you like her? Like, she's a bitch." I was like, "Yeah, but there's something in her, like, you know,
okay.
that
If-
girls can't see, but we do."
Yeah, I guess-
Like, I
Okay.
guess
If you
it's all
flip it like
different,
that way, yeah.
Okay, so what is your ideal type? So for Serena, like, what is your ideal type of guy? Like, what do you look into him?
Apart from the obvious, being someone that I'm instantly attracted to, the second thing would have to be that they're kind. I have a long list. That they're open-minded.
Okay.
That they're smart, and it doesn't have to be book smart or
Like street smart, or
It can be street smart.
Yeah.
It could be like, you know, they're good at, I don't know, playing rugby or something like some kind of skill that they have. Because I feel like everyone is good at something, but a lot of people don't know what like that skill is.
yeah.
That they're funny and the same kind of funny as me. 'Cause I don't want like, you know,
like
like-
boring shit, is
yeah, I don't want really.
Like child humor.
it? Like a professor kind of thing, like, is it?
I want like slapstick humor. I want the Simpsons humor, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to say like when I start making a joke, they can actually finish it because they know what I'm talking about. Someone who is, I already said kind, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did, yeah.
What else? I know, someone who's also like chilled and down to earth, because I'm not that, and I need someone to balance me out.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, always thought you were.
Yeah, you come up really
Super
chill.
high strung, like very high strung.
Really?
Yes, yeah. I'm very high strung about things that I shouldn't be, and
That's headstrong, is it?
no, high strung. Oh, and
High-strong.
headstrong too. Both. Yeah.
What's the difference? Like,
Headstrong means like you've got a lot of willpower.
Yeah.
High strung is like you're high maintenance.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
High maintenance, got
so
it.
would you classify yourself as a high maintenance girl?
About a lot of things, yeah.
Really?
About,
Oh,
like-
okay. Okay.
If you have to name one thing that needs maintenance on, like, what would it be?
I think it's like communal areas. I think they should be clean. Doesn't matter about your bedroom, because that's your bedroom. I feel like you should just tidy up after yourself.
Yep.
And I think I'm very relaxed on things that I shouldn't be relaxed about, like changing the address of from where I live for my bank and stuff like that. Like the everyday kind of situation. Life laundry, I'm really terrible at that, but that doesn't phase me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
It's balancing the testosterone and what's the other one?
Estrogen.
Estrogen. That's the one. Yeah. Of the show.
Yeah. But what do you think about status though? If he's rich or if he's poor, like, do you mind that kind of shit or? Okay, say if you met a guy, right? He's super kind,
Yeah.
but he works at McDonald's.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Love McDonald's.
Okay.
Free McDonald's.
Right. And if you ask him like, "Oh, are you gonna work there for the rest of your life?" He's like, "Yeah."
Or he's more like, I don't know.
Well, McDonald's is actually one of the best places to work in. It's like they actually treat their employees really well, and they get paid really, really well, and they have a good career progression program. But I feel I have a thing about someone being cheap. I really can't stand it when people are cheap, and not cheap as in, oh, I can't afford that, so I'm not gonna like go to a restaurant or whatever, or go to a club. It's buying a round of drinks for your friends and then them backing away when you think that it's their turn to pay. Like, I just don't like that. I really just hate people are cheap, men and women.
Yeah.
Like it's not a good thing to have.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I wouldn't go out with a girl who's actually
Expecting you to pay everything, or more like, that kind of way, is it?
well. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's nice to show your generosity, like when you're paying for a meal as well.
Yeah.
Say if I'm asking a girl out, and then obviously I expect to pay first because I was the one asking her out. But it would be nice, like, if the girl was like, "Look, I'm about today." It's like, oh, I guess I
Just
can
as
pay
like a little gesture,
just as
even
a
though she
little
doesn't mean it,
gesture,
like,
you know? But even if it's not, then okay, fair enough. Like, I don't really mind. Yeah. But sometimes it's just these little things that sparks up your ideal type.
Yeah.
It's like something that surprises you. I don't know. Say if you just met her and then first time meeting, she got you like a little gift or something, or she got you a cake, or so something small. Because nowadays, I feel like I don't know. It's really hard to find a girl that does all these small things for you.
Yeah.
And then we remember those things as guys, like.
Yeah, it's a small thing that counts.
Yeah, it's the small things that count.
Yeah.
I think that kind of happens throughout your relationship, though, doesn't it? I feel like for me, anyways, it would be hard for me to kind of show that much
Affection,
affection
or
at the first time I met someone.
Yeah.
I'd like have my guard up. So maybe I'll get you cake on like
Oh, yeah.
second or third.
I'm a big cake now.
like, I think for me, like, I agree with the cheap part. Like, just say you're going out for dinner. Like, for me, I personally like to treat the date first, like on the first date. But even if she's not willing, like, even if she's not planning on paying, like, I like the gesture of her, just the thought of her saying, "Oh, let me pay." Of course, I'm gonna be like, no.
Yeah.
But if she doesn't, like, if she expects you to be like, she won't even say anything. You're kind of like, that's like a little red flag for me. It's just like, it's not about me who's paying, but it's just the thought of, have you thought about even trying to? That really gets me the most. As in, if she did, I'll be like, oh, nice, that's simple. So I think, like, she thought about, like, covering the bill, then I want to be like, yeah, let's go for a second date, you know.
Yeah.
But if not, then I'll be like, nah, let's call it quits.
Yeah.
Don't call me, I won't call you.
Cost me credit.
Yeah, because even when you're dating, say if the girl comes over to your gaff and then it's your mom's birthday or something, or even not her birthday, like sometimes just as a dinner, like family dinner, like it'd be nice if you buy something small, like it's a loto day, like Chinese could be buying like oranges and fucking
The
chicken.
salty you kind of thing comes in.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, but even that, some kind of gestures would be nice. Like,
Yeah.
Doesn't it have to cost you like €100? Like
yeah, it doesn't
€5
have
worth
to
of
be
oranges
expensive.
is great.
Yeah, you don't have to buy bao or whatever, like bao some tito, like none of that shit you don't have to buy. Yeah.
Totally agree. But I think like when you guys are talking about who should pay on the first date, that I think a lot of girls do that as a trick.
As in, they want to pay or they don't want to pay?
No, okay, I'm speaking.
She's speaking on behalf of the girls.
Yeah, I can't speak for every girl, but for me and a lot of friends that I know, we would mainly prefer for guys to pay on the first date.
Yeah.
It's just and we don't expect them to pay for every date. It just sets the kind of standard. But like my mom's really, really funny, and she has over the last couple of years she's been a bit more profound with me and like giving me some like life advice and stuff. And the first thing that she ever told me, which I thought, oh my god, Mom, wow, you're a genius. First thing was like, Serena, you should always find a guy who loves you more than you love them. And I went, that's so true. Because women tend to be more maternal, like they show their love a lot more obviously than guys. Guys are sometimes like
like a wall.
Yeah. You don't express enough for us to understand, and we're a bit I'm talking about me. I'm a bit anal because I know I need to hear like certain words, or I need to see like certain actions. Like it makes me feel like
reassured
and like that you love me back as well. So yeah, and guys,
I think what you say is actually really true, because for myself, I don't express my feelings that much. You know me, like, so even if I do something wrong, like I would kind of it's in my mind make it up to the girl. So I'm will express like, oh Serena, I am really, really sorry about last night. Like I'm not really that type of guy. But it's something that I really need to work on. I feel like
I'm totally opposite of you guys. Like I express everything, the good and the bad, everything in details. Like I don't know, for me I think it's very important for communication. Like even just like how are you or but she needs to ask me that too. It's not just like me asking to. But I like, for me, I'm a very expressive person. I just really believe, because communication is core for everything. So
absolutely, 100%.
If you can't really communicate, you just simply I can't read your mind. I'm kind of just guessing what's going on. I'm sick of guessing because like you don't know what's going on half the time. So I'm just like, why can't you just talk more, or that kind of way.
And then you have some girls like me who are like, why don't you know exactly what I'm saying to you? And if I say something, you're supposed to take it as the opposite.
You're like, it's like I'm trying to solve a riddle here, or it's like, what is going on? What did I do?
Yeah, question like, is everything okay? And then I go, everything's fine, which means nothing is okay. Nothing is fine.
Something's not right.
It's like when you ask your mom, oh, do you want me to do the dishes for you? She's like, no, it's okay. You can sit back and relax. And then she'll be saying like, you never help out in the house. Whoa, what do you want me to do, Mom? Come on.
It's a trap, guys. It's all a trap.
It is a trap, yeah.
But honestly, I think, just communicate more.
Yes, because even when I was in Hong Kong one time, I was in Long Ho Fong in Wong Got. You know that shopping center? There's there's like
Langham
place.
Yeah. Saw this couple, so I was just eating my burger with my mates, and then I saw this couple just playing with their phones for like half an hour, 40 minutes straight. Like they did not talk to each other. They did not look into each other's eyes. Like it's just constantly on the phone. And I'm like, bro, that relationship is just so unhealthy. Like, so, what's the point? What's the point of meeting up if you're just gonna be on your phone?
Does it annoy you? Just say you're on a date, and then like the guy's just constantly on his phone, right? And then like you're asking him something, as in, hey, what do you want to order? He's just like.
Luckily, I've never had that situation before, but I would be so fucking pissed. I'd be like, okay, my stomach is sore. I have to go now. Or else I just probably won't say anything.
Just smack his phone first and then.
What the hell? No, that's so rude.
It is, yeah.
Even if you're with a friend, you shouldn't be doing that.
I hate that. Like, even group settings, it annoys me if we're chilling together and then you start playing with your phone. Like, okay, no, if you're answering messages, that's fine. But you're just like suddenly out of nowhere, you're just like
if you're suddenly going on Facebook, Instagram, looking at Sky News Sports or whatever.
Why Sky News, man? Come on.
It's like, oh, come on, like, because I feel like if you want to meet up, you kind of want to
cherish the moments, like just be there in the moment. Like.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's my kind of mentality for dating as well. It's like if we're gonna go out on a date, like put the phones aside. And if she draws out her phone, that's fine. But she sticks to it like a glue, then I mean that's kind of a red flag. So yeah.
Hey, would you guys ever go out with like a vlogger, like Bub's Beauty and all that? You know the way they're always constantly on the phone, dinner, lunch, when they're going to bed, breakfast. On their holidays, it's like, oh, hey guys, I'm with whatever. It's like constantly on the phone.
Constantly camera in your face.
How do you guys feel about that? Would you like it, or you would be like, oh, it's okay, she's a vlogger?
What do you think, Serena?
I don't know. I've never had to think about that before.
Same here. Never had the honor to experience that yet.
Would you like to be with a person with that?
I wouldn't mind it. Obviously, I'd have to like that person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, and then you see the end results and you're like, okay, but they're actually quite talented.
Well, what if they're not? They only have like 10 subscribers on their channel.
It's their family members. Oh shit! This keeps
All of
going
their
down.
family.
It gets worse and worse. No, but jokes aside, just kind of like constantly flogging all the time.
Yeah,
camera in
like
your face.
does that annoy you?
Yes, it would annoy me. Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of need to balance this out, like
Bit of boundary.
Yeah.
going on. Yeah.
Some mobile free time, I think. It's hard to say because like there's different careers popping up and a lot of them have to do with vlogging, YouTubing, like creating content at that moment. So who knows? Like maybe I'll change my mind if I'm ever with a vlogger.
Yeah, you never know. Like, or you might participate in his vlogs.
Yes.
You guys can read through. So
what's up? Taking over the show.
My channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of use his channel for connection. Like,
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, so would you ever change yourself for someone?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No. Straight up no.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm with you there now. I think if they want you to change, then that means they don't like who you are originally, right? If they really like you, they should compromise. Or like.
Say if you smoke and she doesn't want you to smoke, would you change her for that?
No, that's a good thing. Though,
Okay.
because she's concerned about my health, and I kind of like that. You know.
Okay.
But if she's like saying,
so if she's saying like, oh, Eamon, I think you should change your job. Like, there's no future in that. You wouldn't go for her.
No.
Yeah, that's another red flag.
Yeah, that's what? How do you determine that? Like, I mean, I love what I'm doing. So unless she gives me a reasonable answer, but I think ultimately I would not strive to that direction. Be like, I'm quitting my job because my girlfriend said. It's not good for me. Then it shows that I don't have my own mindset.
Because I know for someone, if they're really deeply in love with someone, they become blinded.
Love does make you blind
They're
at
actually willing
times,
to do anything for the girl or the guy. Like,
What about you, Serena?
I wouldn't change myself for another person. But I think when you're in love with someone and they like in a healthy relationship and they love you back, I think you naturally become a bit happier.
Yeah.
Like you become, as cheesy as this sounds, like the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
So those are changes that aren't forced negative changes, that kind of way. And those things happen over a long period of time. It's not like an instant thing. But no, if someone said that they didn't like my hair, for example, I'd be like, well, okay, you can turn around and walk out the door. I'm not going to change anything about me physically or mentally.
Nice.
That's good.
That's good.
At least you have your own character.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, you're not easily amended by someone's opinion. Like, you know, that's good. That's good.
I think if you're like, because you have to be really sure about yourself as well before you're in a really permanent relationship. You have to be comfortable in your own skin, in your own company before trying to find or being in a relationship with someone else for the long term. I was like, what am I trying to say?
Makes sense.
Like,
I'm following.
Yeah, okay, good. I almost I had some water in my mouth when I said that. I was like, no, don't spit it.
Okay, would you ever go out with someone who is pretty, or a guy who is really handsome but has a really shit personality, or is a fucking psychopath?
Ooh.
That has bipolar.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit bipolar.
Painting a picture here. I'm gonna jump right in. I think like for me, I think looks. It's like we are all automatically attracted to it. Like that's hands down. I can't say it's like no, looks isn't important. Look isn't important. Like for me, it isn't important, but it's something that I draw to first, and then afterwards is the personality. like just say the looks isn't as, like, say they're not like really. I don't know who's the prettiest woman in the world, but
Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth. Thank you.
Could you forget?
If she's not if she's not Elizabeth Olsen pretty, but she has the personality of like
Awkwafina.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm using my top 3 celebrity. Like that really kind of like shapes her appearance for me, because then like her personality really shines, and then it just kind of like makes you attract her even more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like for me, I think really it's about personality, because at the end of the day, I want to be with someone that I go home and then like could just connect with, like in a kind of like, just like how's my day going, and in a more in-depth level, than having someone really pretty but she can't communicate.
Yep, she doesn't talk. Always on her phone.
Yeah, I'm just
on
like
Tinder. Wait,
but she looks
what
great.
are you?
But she looks great when you're with her, like out with people and friends. And I'm like, oh, you're it's amazing. But I'm like, no, this is more.
Yeah.
So
but I know for some guys they get blinded though. But then they tell their mates, oh, but she's really beautiful. She's like the top Irish model or whatever. And then look at her Instagram. She has like 10,000 followers. Like, if I ditch this girl, like, I'm just going to be a nobody. I was like, oh, okay.
If I ditch this girl, I'll be nobody. Clearly, there's something going on at that point.
I know, yeah. But that's it, though.
Wait, do you guys have any horror stories of dates where you just
horror stories?
Wow.
I did have a bad date. It was only once. So I met up with this girl through Tinder.
Ooh.
And then, so we met up in city centre, right? And then we got coffee first. And then she's just not that type to really talk. And I think that picture on Tinder was actually a catfish,
You
right?
just got catfished.
So she actually, like, figure-wise, she was like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. But when she came out, I was like, oh
my God.
Yeah, like, I just got catfish, bro. But it would be really bad out if I just phone fake it and just left, you know. So I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just see how this goes.
Stuck with it.
So we had lunch together. She doesn't really talk that much. So at the end of the day, I felt really drained because I feel like I've used so much energy on her.
She's not giving you anything to work with,
make topics to talk about and trying to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tiring.
It's just really tiring. Like I was like, oh god, like. It's just really bad.
Yeah.
And I think afterwards she messaged me again. I was like, oh, you want to hang out? I was like, nope. No, I'm actually busy today.
Were we on the same
busy.
date?
I'm busy next week as well. I'm sorry.
What about you, Serena?
I've had, so I don't know, I like, this is a terrible thing for a lot of girls to say, but I do have the thing about height, and they have to be like at least taller than me. And so I was talking to, this was back in New York, and I was on Tinder and I was talking to this guy, and we actually got each other really, really well. But then before we even met up, he called me babe, and I was like, don't call me that.
Skipping a step.
And he's like, we haven't, that's really weird.
Do you feel kind of triggered when they say, oh, what's up, babe? Like for a first date.
For a first date, yeah.
But that's weird on a first date, though.
That's
why would
before you've met someone, you call it babe.
It sounds like a fuckboy.
I guess, yeah.
But he turned out to be about 5'2" in real life.
Wait, what did he say on his description?
He didn't put his height on his
So when you're
profile.
looking down like, oh, are you whatever?
And like I knew he actually kind of preempted that he was short because he said that he was in Broadway and he was playing like
Wow, he
was playing. Sorry, was it a leprechaun or a dwarf? No, not a dwarf. A leprechaun or some sort of like mythical creature, and from like the Wizard of Oz or something like that.
You connected the two dots.
Yeah, then I connected 2 dots, and he goes, "It's because my height helps me in my career." And I was like, "Hang on a second."
Here, at least he's a confident guy.
Yeah, he's very confident.
Confident with his height as well. Like, imagine I'm 5'2". Like, I'd probably just commit suicide. I just jump off a cliff or just gonna hang myself in your room.
In my room. I was like, oh, yeah, that's the reason why.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on. Wow,
It's really bad though, but it's just I know it's a terrible thing to say, but yeah, I do need a guy.
It's important. It is
important. Like I do need a guy that's like taller than me.
Yeah.
So when he told me this and when I googled the character, I was like, holy shit.
It makes sense.
And I went, oh no, but we already agreed to a date, so I can't back out now because then it's so obvious. And I remember like going up to the cafe where we met up, and I was like, oh, Serena, just make this quick and leave.
Yeah, you're like.
But first date, you actually still going ahead, like.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I mean,
So how did it go?
It was like.
It was short.
I guess because you don't want to proceed anyways. You're like,
I thought like some of the questions that he asked me was really interview like. One of the questions was, what was the biggest challenges you ever had to overcome? And I went,
what?
On a
realize.
date?
Yeah,
That's
on a
very
date.
formal.
Questions.
It's very formal.
It's very, very strange.
Can you name me your 3 strengths and weaknesses as well while you're there?
Does this work? We need to up our game here. Like, does this question actually work?
No,
Okay.
I was just kind of like, well, this isn't going to go anywhere anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be like, well, probably at that time, right?
Yeah.
Getting the visa to go in America was probably my biggest challenge.
Yep.
And then he kind of nodded his head and I went, is that okay for you? Like, are you accepting my answer? It was very strange. We just,
Wow.
as soon as I saw him and then it confirmed that I wasn't attracted to him anymore,
Yeah.
then I just automatically painted everything with like a negative kind of view. Do you know what I mean? Like I would never
Yeah. There's no
like
turning
give
back
it
at that point.
give it a
yeah.
time of day. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. And for reference,
just being honest.
you are. That's the most important thing about this podcast is about honesty. Yeah. So just kind of for reference wise, like how tall are you, Serena?
5'4".
Oh.
Karen, what if you met a guy he's the exact same height as you? Would you mind?
Yes.
Yeah.
But still, he's not. Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about 5'5"?
Yeah, I'd still mind.
So it has to
so
be
you're
taller.
looking for at least like 5'8", is it?
Like 5'11"
5'11".
and over.
Let's go
yeah.
with 6 foot. Just be safe.
6'1". Too.
Yeah.
But it's I say taller. I'm like I actually have
Like heels and all those stuff. Is it? Oh no, sorry.
Exactly.
Are we talking about those as well? No.
like
Yeah.
if I'm in heels, I'd be I don't know 5.
No, because I know for some
6,
girls
5'7".
they like taller guys because they feel like they have more on-chin gun.
Yeah.
You know, they feel like they like the guy, the fella can protect them, and they just have that sense of security. Like you know,
What if he's okay? 6 foot, 6'1". Height is perfect, but he's really skinny.
Oh,
Like, yes, really skinny, and you don't feel protected. Does that affect it?
yeah. Because then I feel like I'm stronger than him. Like I feel like I have to defend.
But the
us.
height meets your like requirements. Yeah. No.
No.
okay,
Like,
but if you
it
have to
was-
pick, like it's either super skinny or super fat.
Okay, super skinny then.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think if I was to be with someone who's super fat, I'd be like, they're not going to last another
Yeah,
couple of years.
he's gonna eat me.
Like, medication's going to cost a lot.
Diabetes.
Diabetes, you won't be able to have dessert. Like, I feel bad for feeding you that kind of way.
You broke just by buying snacks or something
Yeah.
on Chinese takeaways.
What about you guys? Super skinny or super fat?
Wow.
Oh. No, because sometimes you just want to grab onto something, so it kind of wants back. But anyways, jokes aside, I think I would prefer super skinny. I remember back then I do like chubby chicks.
Yeah, I remember you did. Yeah.
You know my shit.
Yeah.
Cause I want some like
Sorry, go ahead. What? What is this?
chubby chicks.
What about it?
Yeah, I just feel like 即係有啲肉咯. Like I don't want a super skinny girl who is like I
think
don't
that's
know.
fair.
Yeah, it's just not attractive to me. Yeah, but if I have to pick now, it would be super skinny.
Super skinny.
Well, if you pick like super skinny or super fat, though, which one would you pick?
Super skinny as in anorexic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
As in
super
that.
fat as in obesity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As in, if she sits on you, you suffocate. Like that kind of obesity.
That's a good way to die, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I think for me, I think if you can't choose the middle, I guess super skinny.
But what
too.
would be your perfect figure, though?
Perfect.
Like just have the big boobs and big ass and all that.
No, like just normal. Like,
That's not what you said. Yes. Oh, big
for
bone,
it.
yeah.
Okay. No, I think honestly, like she doesn't need to have a physique. Like it'd be nice. It'd be extra cherry on top if she does have a physique. But I just feel like because at the end, looks will all die down. There's like you're only 50 or 60, everything's all saggy, and like
100%.
I like to look forward to that. Like I look long term. Like I think long term, as in like now it's amazing to have them all, but at the end, we're all gonna like get our wrinkles and just so it's just back to personality. But I mean, for now, yeah.
to answer your question.
Yeah, that's a good yes.
Like, as you said before, it is a bonus.
Yeah,
like,
it is. Yeah.
But if she doesn't have it, she doesn't have it. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like,
No, but some people I know, like they'll be like, oh, like get a boob job or get a nose job or get, like, you know,
yeah.
those
I mean,
people.
they say that to other people.
To the other half.
Yeah.
To the other half.
But
You
for
know
me,
how much-
I wouldn't want the girl to get a plastic surgery or a boob
No.
job or a lip job
Like,
done,
if
because
I-
I like her.
I like her for who she is.
Who she is, yeah.
Like, I think that's really toxic when you tell your other half to get those kind of surgery, because first, that's like not like you're gonna knock her confidence, and
Exactly,
there's so much things. It's like you're not helping her grow either, and those are just like external things. And you, at that point, I feel like they're looking at the relationship really, really wrong.
yeah.
There's such high standards for women, and
Yeah.
they're very contradictory as well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, you could. No woman would ever think that their body is like perfect, because it changes with the times as well.
Yeah.
Like 1950s, it was all about the curves.
Yeah.
For a certain period of time, it's about being like super, super skinny, and now it's kind of like super skinny with a waist, but you also have to have a big ass.
Yeah.
Not so much big boobs now, though. I feel like that's not the
No,
trend
yeah,
anymore.
big boobs and
but big ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for women to kind of maintain or even try to reach.
Because
Those
there's a lot of
standards.
pressure, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like you're just constantly like every day you'd be like, what to do, how to get this going on.
Like, the girls actually look inside the mirror. It's like, shit, I wish I have bigger boobs today. And you start joking and like,
That's what we do every morning.
really? I should believe you. Okay,
Morning
right.
affirmations.
Right.
yeah.
Let's see. When I wake up, I don't like wash my face. I do my skincare. I wouldn't necessarily think, oh, I want to change my nose or like the shape of my lips or anything like that. No, I think, yeah, for me, no.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. But then when you go through social media, then you start
Yeah.
to think,
Oh,
I wish
yeah,
I
there's
could
always
fit.
second thoughts.
Yeah.
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 after when you compare yourself to someone, then I would be like, oh,
Yeah.
I would look better if I did this too.
Yeah, sometimes social media could be a danger zone, because you feel like if there's a certain trend that everyone does it, you'd be like, oh, I think I should try that out too, like, you know,
Yeah.
because
Sure,
if everyone
it's
gets
like
like a lip job like Kylie Jenner
lips, I was gonna
and
say,
then the
yeah.
girl will be like, oh, I do look really good in those lips, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then that's where the danger zone kicks in, because when you get something done, you just get more and more, and then at the end, like, you just become a Barbie doll.
Yeah. That's
Get addicted.
Yeah, you actually get it. It's like tattoos. If you get the first one, you just want more and more. Yeah. So would you like muscly guys then? You know, the bodybuilders, like the bald guys, but they're super muscly. Like, you see all the striations, like all the blood veins and everything. Yeah.
is that too much?
Is that too much for you?
That's like, I feel like if we cuddled, he'd kill me.
You'd be squashed like.
Yeah. And he wouldn't even know.
You wouldn't even know.
No, I don't. Massive, overly muscly types. I don't think I'd be into
Yeah.
that. There's a lot of training involved as well, and a very specific diet. Oh my gosh. Like,
Oh,
that-
I can't get with those people as well.
no.
Yeah. Like,
Chicken and protein.
So you would mind, say if you're going to a restaurant, you want to get chips, burgers, or whatever, and then he's like, Serena, you shouldn't be eating those. Like, it's too high calories and it's unhealthy for you. And then you're just like, like, are you my food therapist or something? Like, are you my nutritionist? I'm not even going for gym like competitions or anything.
especially for us
It's
three
just like,
here, we really love our food.
Well,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah,
We-
yeah.
being born in Asians like that, there's just so much variety of food. You're telling us not to eat these because it's not healthy.
Man, no.
Go away.
Yeah.
Not in our DNA.
That's kind of good because you eat everything, don't you?
Yeah, except for lamb. It just smells a bit.
You too. There's more and more people that don't eat
No, a
lamb.
lot of people
We're
don't
gonna-
eat
like,
lamb.
We're just gonna do a little shout out, like our friend Eric
And Carson.
and Carson, and I'm just gonna put someone out there too. They don't eat lamb,
I know,
Fellow
they're totally
and
non-veg.
now
missing out.
Serena's on the list
like-
too.
It's like when you go to a restaurant, you see a lamb shank.
Man, that's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It looks nice, and it
But it's
tastes
the smell.
okay.
It's the
Very sang.
Yeah.
There's no English word for it, I don't think.
I think it's so.
Oh,
so.
is it? So,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
sang then?
Sang is fish.
Yeah.
Like seafood and all that.
Ah.
Yeah.
yeah. What's that in English?
It's like,
Yeah. So that's the only thing you don't eat, is it? Lamb.
yes. Yeah. I
Okay,
could
that's
eat
good.
everything
At least
else.
you're not a picky eater.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it'd be very
good.
annoyed if you have to be with someone who's a picky eater.
Oh, yeah. Would you ever go out with a guy who's vegan or a vegetarian? Now he doesn't say like he doesn't judge you of what you eat, but he's a vegan or vegetarian.
I don't think we'd have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes when you go for dinner or lunch, you kind of want to share your food,
But
doesn't it?
everything matches your criteria and everything.
Yeah,
Height,
6'2",
body, personality.
He's like
just-
something Mo,
Yeah.
but he's vegan.
Why did you have to
That's
say
the
that?
only thing.
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
We're pushing you to the edge now.
Yeah.
If you have to pick.
I can try it out.
Yeah?
Can I test it?
You can. There's a free trial. Yeah.
Okay.
If he doesn't nag me because I'm eating meat or fish, then
But he
maybe.
does.
But he does?
He does. That's the
Oh,
thing.
he does now.
No, he does. He does. Yeah.
No, I don't like that.
But
Okay.
it's everything though.
But then he nags me. Then he's trying to change me.
Oh. Okay. Oh, valid point.
suppose,
yeah.
Valid point. Valid point.
Yeah, that does get really annoying though. Imagine
'Cause
you,
food
eating,
is-
imagine you eating KFC and then your girl is like, can you
Don't eat
peel
the
off the
skin.
chicken skin?
Oh no, piss off. No.
What? That's the whole point of KFC.
I'm the most happiest when I'm eating, and you're taking that away from me too.
It's not nice.
Yeah,
Well.
for me, it's hard to say, but I wouldn't go for vegetarian or vegan girls.
Yeah.
Because when you go out for dinner, you just want to have a good time. And if you're ordering food, you kind of want to share your food. And
Yeah.
But then she's like,
I guess
no,
at that point
I
though,
don't like red meat.
like when you guys argue, you can say there's no beef.
That's a bad
So
joke,
good.
but I love that.
I waited for that joke.
I'm going to write these down.
Yeah, I wrote these down here. Kidding.
Hey, would you ever go out with guys who has like, or guys or girls who has like a lot of tattoos?
Oh, I wouldn't mind that.
You wouldn't mind?
No.
What if it's like full sleeve, like proper Yakuza?
How about this? Let me
In
put
your
it, if you don't,
face.
because since Serena doesn't mind tattoo, what if say Serena?
No, thank you. Like,
Okay, what if you guys are married?
no.
No.
You can get divorced real easily.
True. So tattoo's okay, but with your name now.
No, that's weird.
But he's like, oh, I love you, Serena. That's what I got. I love you.
Show me you love me in different ways.
He's like, but that's what I'm doing.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Look at my back. It says your surname too.
I feel like that's exactly what boys think. They're like, but if I have your name tattooed on me, that means I really like you.
We're forever.
Oh, yeah. We'll never be apart. No, that's weird.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't like that. Married or not married with like 5
Yeah.
children, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. But would you put your children's name on tattoo for you though?
For me, I wouldn't put any person's name
okay.
on my body. It's just a personal preference.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
have like symbols that remind me of different people, maybe if I myself as a tattoo. Sorry, I'm like not phrasing that properly.
No.
Let me say that again.
Go on.
I wouldn't have people's names tattooed on me, even if they're my children. But if there was like something that reminds me of them, like, I don't know, a dove or a particular type of flower, then maybe I get that tattooed. Or
Okay.
like a,
Symbols are
yeah.
okay.
or like
Okay.
a phrase or something like that. I just wouldn't have names.
Yeah.
That's
I think even for symbols or images, like it has a deeper meaning. So
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, it's just personal preference, really.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
mind? Do you mind?
I
I think you don't mind. Sorry, I know the answer already.
I think I told you before. I don't really mind, but preferably not too much. Like if it's just a sleeve, like okay, fair enough. Like, but if she gets like tattoos on her head or on her face, I think that's a bit too much.
Do you mean like up to here or here?
Like, you know those black rappers, you get the teardrops across
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Like, yeah,
That's very
I
intense.
think that's a bit too much.
that is very intense.
Yeah, yeah. Don't know, but for my thing, I think it'd be really hot if a girl has like a massive like dragon tattoo on her back or something, like proper Yakuza shit. I think that's like really attractive. Like, do you chop in club go 60 in there? So it's like,
You know,
Keep
he
to
is
your
being
heart.
serious. You know that, right?
Oh no, I get that. Sincerity.
but do you guys think if a girl or a guy that smokes is really hot?
No.
If you look at it,
No.
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 Oh shit, I guess I'm different.
Yeah, you're quite different.
Okay,
But it's good to have something
do you
different.
guys mind though? Do you guys mind if your other half smokes?
Like if they smoke like a pack a day, I probably wouldn't
If
like
they
it.
smoke like a chimney, pretty
Yeah.
much,
Yeah.
you wouldn't like it.
Wouldn't like it.
Like I'm saying more.
Come sing Mo, come on.
For something more, I would change my mind. Tom Hiddleston and Miles.
But that escalated so quick. Okay.
Serena did a 180. Yeah, but like smoking is just bad for you anyways.
Yeah.
And then your teeth become yellow,
Yellow, yeah.
and like your skin kind of like looks like you get jaundice and you age faster
Right.
as well. So and like
So
the
that's
smell,
a no for you.
It's a no. It's a no for me.
It's a no from her.
Here, what about you?
Yeah, I don't personally like a girl who smokes. So
Well, what if she does though? She matches everything on your list.
like now, is it like now and again, or does she smoke like a chimney?
Now and again.
What if she vapes?
Vape's okay.
Vaping is fine.
Vape's okay. Yeah. Yeah, if she just smokes like a chimney, I think it's too much for me. Yeah.
For me, it's like now and again. If it's too much, I'll be like,
I mean, you like a girl with like a dragon tattoo in the back. I don't see what's stopping.
yeah, it's a proper like MK wet movie or something like.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that wet movie.
Wet movie?
Oh, how
Oh,
wet.
if you're like say try po, like
Yeah.
if you're outgoing and all that,
Oh.
you know, it's just something in them like I find that really attractive, like tattoos. Someone who smokes, not too often now.
Not too often. Okay.
Yeah,
Not too often.
like a black, big, massive dragon tattoo on the back. It's just like,
Nice.
and her hair ties up in a bun.
Wow, like Ariana Grande.
Ariana. Oh. It's all right. Okay, do you mind if someone curses a lot?
If they curse the same amount as me, then that's fine. Because I do curse
Yeah.
a lot.
I actually, I like a girl who curses, but not too much. At times when it's needed, and also when we're having jokes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't like a girl who just pretends she doesn't curse, but you know she wants to curse. You know, there's moments like that. You just like to say it. It's fine.
Bursting.
Yeah. For me, I don't mind if a girl curses if it's in English, but if it's in Chinese,
Really?
I think
Chinese?
I think that's super aggressive.
But
That
you
is
like
true.
MK Mood? They do that stuff. It comes with
I
the
know,
package.
but not too much now. But not too much now.
Alfred, it's very peculiar, specific
All
type.
right. Okay.
Yeah, but not too much. Because I find English cursing,
Yeah.
it's a bit more soft, a bit more gentle.
Yeah. Very
That probably
casual.
doesn't make any sense, but that's in my perspective. But if it's like, you guys know Chinese where it's like,
Yeah.
"Tule lo mu hai," you know that?
Yeah.
Like, if
Are you familiar with that, Serena?
Only some that my mom has taught me.
your mom?
Lay home, ma. Joseon.
And
Those are not curse words, Serena.
Oh god.
no, I'm joking. My mom has never taught me it.
Yeah, of course.
It's okay. There's no need to hide it. It's okay. We all say that shit. Okay. Yeah,
I
it's
know what
crazy.
you mean. It's more like they really mean it when they curse in Cantonese.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
yeah.
they really want you to die.
Yeah, it hits you hard.
Pretty much.
Personal.
Because I remember when I was in Hong Kong, I was just like walking across this basketball court, and then this girl, she's probably like only 12 or 13.
that story, yeah.
She's like, "Dear Lomo, take it. It's like she was on the phone. I was like, Jesus. It's just me and my mom just walking across, and then my mom was like, whoa. She's like super aggressive.
If you were to translate that, like what that means is literally.
Maybe we should skip that part.
Guys can Google it.
It's grad. Yeah. Here, would you guys ever go out with someone who was really materialistic? How about that?
No, I don't think so. Like,
That's a red flag.
No, it's a no for me too, yeah.
as in a label whore.
Yeah.
Oh, label whore.
Can I say that?
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
I'm learning some
I've
new
never,
terms.
I've never heard of that term before, but it's
Label
interesting.
whore, what a
Okay.
name.
I feel like it's a standard Hong Kong, like
Yeah.
growing up over there kind of mentality as well. Obviously, that's changed, but no,
I think it's just
probably-
Asians in general, isn't it? Because they think image is really important, so they always have to flash out their brands, and then people will be like, "Whoa, look up to them!" Like, you know, yeah, it's
You
crazy.
can look nice without having labels,
Yeah,
as long as you're like groomed and your shirt's ironed.
Yeah.
It's clean.
absolutely, yeah.
washed. I think that's
Your confidence really puts it out there too. Like whatever you dress, but you're so confident in it,
yeah,
it changes it, the dynamic a little bit.
exactly.
Yeah, because I know a lot of Asian kids, whenever we go clubbing, they all sit down on the table. They're all on their phones. They're all wearing branded shit, but they don't really do anything.
Yeah.
They order their Grey Goose bottle and it comes with
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
flashers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flashing
yeah,
lights.
yeah.
Advertising for every brand out there.
know.
That's what they're doing. Yeah.
And even someone who would get a bank loan, like 10k, 20k, 30k, just to get a bag or something.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some people out
Yeah.
there who does that though.
that's a bit much now.
Yeah, but they see it as an investment. But I don't know, like personally, I wouldn't spend 80% of my salary or even
If I
half my salary
Yeah.
Like half my salary goes to saving.
Half my salary goes to these things.
Yeah.
No, but I think like it's ridiculous. Like if you need to lend money and stuff like that in order to purchase something, that's a bit
just to
over
flex
the top
on Instagram, you know.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a waste.
What do you think, Serena? For like,
no, I wouldn't mind if the girl is materialistic, but she's not using my money. She is working her ass off. At the end of the day, she treats herself. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. But if she spends half of her money to get a bag or whatever, just to impress someone, I'll be like,
if you're doing it for yourself, you work hard, go for it. Like, do whatever you want with the money that you've earned. But if you're, like what you said, if you did it just to earn more followers on Instagram or whatever, I wouldn't have any respect for that.
Yeah, just like a basic bitch, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I do have a few like branded things as well, but I buy it because I know that they'll last me for like another 10 years.
See, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
I wouldn't like these jeans are
branded.
Like, can I say it? I sound like a dick.
Of course.
Just go ahead. Just say whatever you want.
My jeans are, I don't know, €150, but I know that they'll last me for like 10-15 years, and I've actually never bought another pair of jeans after this, and they're my third year wearing it because I know that I won't have to buy another one. And it's another thing as well. I feel like if you want to reduce what am I trying to say? If you want to reduce like your waste and stuff, sometimes you have to buy high quality materials and products just because they last you for like the extra couple of years. But if I bought a bag that was like a plain black leather tote bag, and it is a brand because I know that I don't need to buy any other handbag for years after that, because I don't want to waste all of that, waste rubbish. Like, it'll turn into rubbish.
Right, just a question of curiosity, all right? Would you mind if your other half is a porn star? Or is a stripper?
Ooh.
Because I know some people, they do not mind their other half, because I think it's just another job that they do.
It's another job. I mind. I'm just going to straight up put it, I mind.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. It affects me. Yeah.
Porn star? No, I can't deal with that.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
What about stripper?
See, like, Channing Tatum was a stripper.
Magic Mike.
Yeah, but still, no.
No.
I mean, I like to be that open-minded, but no.
What if his previous job was a stripper? Would you mind?
But he's changed.
He's changed.
What is he now?
I don't know, actor?
What is he now? Porn star.
Acting in porn.
Porn director.
I don't know, just something different, like works in the office, accountant, or whatever.
So not from porn industry to like a different kind of sex industry.
No, there's nothing to do with sex, no.
Oh, yeah, I won't mind.
Yeah?
But not porn star beforehand. Stripper beforehand, sure.
Okay,
but if it's a porn star, it's a no.
No.
Okay, that's where we draw the line.
What if he's a porn star like 10 years ago? Still no.
Jesus. Wait, hang on a second. I'm trying to think now. Because I'm 32, and if they were 10 years ago a porn star, then they were like 22. That's weird.
Or he could be older. Well, would you mind he was like a lot older than you?
Yeah, I don't think I like older men.
You don't. Oh, you don't like older men?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the? It's kind of a separate question, but
age gap?
What's the age gap? What's the stopping point?
Oh god, this is really embarrassing. But like, I'll say it because I'm a good friend. It's good content.
Yes.
I actually like to go for like slightly younger guys. Like I'm 32, so 26 to like 30.
Oh wow.
Nowhere near.
You've actually the first girl who ever said that, because all the girls I knew, they'd be like, "Oh, he has to be older." Even if they're like on the same age, sometimes they're a bit iffy at that as well. I was like, whoa.
That's so interesting.
Interesting.
I just feel like my mentality is still
To match their mentality, is it?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah,
that's cool.
I'm
That's
not
cool.
nowhere near the conventional things of what I'm supposed to be doing at my age. So I feel like the other person has to be also on the same level as me as well.
Yeah, but even for that generation, sometimes they think even OnlyFans, if they have an account, you know what OnlyFans is?
Very recently.
Same here.
But you do know
here.
what it is, yeah? Even if they have that account, would you be kind of like iffy?
I would be very. It makes me so.
She's taking pictures of her toes, okay? Nothing much. Just to make money. Because she wants quick money.
I can't take it.
No, it's a straight
for me,
no.
Yeah. What about you?
No, I can't.
Oh,
You can't.
No, I can't.
I thought Alfred would say
Yeah.
Imagine my bros are paying subscription and it's like, oh, that's my girl, by the way. So, oh, okay. Like, that's weird.
Okay, I guess so. I don't know.
Like, even as a stripper, porn star, I can't do that shit. Like, imagine you watching porn and you saw my girls.
Hey man, that's
Is that your girl? I was like, can you stop watching that video, please?
Turn this off.
Watch out yourself. Yeah, I think that's really awkward.
yeah. No.
Yeah.
So okay, no.
No.
Okay. All right, that's good.
Okay,
Comment
right,
below,
right.
guys. If you guys would, what's the question? Comment below.
Would you ever date a porn star, stripper, or someone who has an OnlyFans account?
Just comment below. Just say yes or no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
we'll
us your
read it.
opinions. Yeah. So if you find your ideal type, all right, what age do you want to get married? Are you in that process? Are you desperate, or are you
You see,
feeling pressured because all your friends in your circle are starting to get
yeah.
married? You're like, I really need to get my game going, you know?
a lot of my friends are either engaged or they're married or they have babies, but it doesn't make me feel pressured to be at the same milestone as them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like everyone has different milestones in life, and
Yeah.
because I'm a student as well, I feel like I'm also in a bubble
Yeah.
where it protects me from these things. But seeing everyone else happy, whether they're like they bought a new house or whether they just had a baby, doesn't make me feel any less happy for them, and does make me feel that, oh my god, I need to get on Tinder, I need to get on Hinge, I need to find my soulmate right now. I think your soulmate or the person who you're going to be with for the rest of your life, it will come around the corner. It's probably going to come when you least expect it, which is really annoying as well.
Yeah.
But no, I don't feel pressured.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm
'Cause
with
for
you
me,
there.
like,
go on.
for me, I'm kind of opposite, actually. I do feel that kind of pressure, but I'm not so desperate to the stage where, I just find a random girl and get married, you know? I think I wouldn't be that okay.
Yeah.
You know?
No, because it's so true. Like, of course, like, and it is in the back of my mind, but I think, like, I'd rather be with someone that I really want to spend the rest of my life with than just because all my friends are getting married or having kids. That because I just feel like I don't want to just under pressure go through all this process and just simply do it because everyone else is going through it. So it's I agree with what you're saying. It's just take it at your own pace. Do whatever. Just because all your friends are getting married and having a baby doesn't mean you have to
Do it.
What if you hit like 35 to 40? And you're still not married. Well, what do you guys think?
I think maybe at 50 I'm going to start working.
60.
Yeah, 60. Yeah, honestly, I don't really care.
I've been really worried. I've been like, oh shit. Because for me, I do want kids. Even before I think when I was in college or something, I was like, oh, I do want to plan to get married at the age of 28, 29. But when you hit like 27, 20, you're like, shit, that's not going to happen. I'm going to get married in 32, 33 years old. Yeah, it just keeps on extending.
Yeah.
Why do you want to get married?
I know, because I always want to have my own family.
Is it?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want a baby girl first.
Yeah, he really does want a baby girl, yeah.
Yeah, if it's a boy, like, got it. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Like, yeah, it would be nice to have a baby girl. Like, yeah. But sure, look, can't control those kind of things. So
Can't have to know.
I actually I had to get fertility tested like last year, I think.
Oh, really? How come?
Yeah, because I'm at the age where, you know,
The eggs, is it?
the quality of my eggs is starting to decline. So I'm single. So I thought, I don't know if I want to have children by myself as in naturally or adopt, and adopting as a single person or even as a married couple is actually very, very difficult. So I was like, if I actually do want to have my own child, I probably have to start thinking about that now, and not to kind of accelerate the process of trying to find the perfect person for me. It's more like my ovaries, my eggs, and like freezing them down. So it's so I had to do like a lot of research, and thankfully I can actually afford it.
Okay.
But it is I know for like a lot of people, like it might not be something that they would think about themselves, but I definitely recommend it, especially if you're a woman and you're still unsure about what to do with like family choices or your career, or you're not just quite sure how you're feeling about it all. Like it's not it's a bit intrusive though, because you do have to give yourself hormone injections.
Yeah.
For-
Do they
Do those have,
extract
like,
it or just
They have to
They'd have to extract the egg.
You don't pee in a cup.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
So you have to go under, I think it's some sort of anesthesia anyways, and then they extract it. Yeah. And then you freeze them.
You've done it already?
No, I've just taken the fertility test.
Okay, I was like, wow. Yeah.
And is there any like side effects? Or there's no downside to this?
I think the chances of your egg surviving the freeze-thaw process, it's I don't know.
50-50?
It depends on how old you are as well, and how good the quality of your eggs are. They wouldn't be 100%, so they'd have to try and freeze like 12 to 20 eggs, I think.
Right.
And then, you can keep them frozen every year until you're ready to, I don't know, do IVF or surrogacy. Oh, maybe not surrogacy. I don't know about that. But yeah, or else to be used yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's interesting. It's kind of more awareness because this is something I'm not. It's first time hearing. Well, not first time hearing, but like not really familiar with it. So it's kind of good that you mentioned this for like people who's listening. Yeah.
I think women just have to think about it a bit more, which is unfortunate. Men is actually, I think after a certain age, if the father is like over 35 and you give birth, there's a higher chance of the child being autistic.
Oh yeah, I heard about that as well.
Is that in the sperm? Is it or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That's why you should start your own family soon, man.
Yeah, of course.
But would you guys like to have kids?
I mean, definitely.
How many?
3.
How many would you like to have?
I would like to have 3, depending on the other one's okay with it.
Yeah. My minimum is 2, but I say 3 or 4 is max. Maybe 3. I would like to have kids. Yeah.
How about you, Serena?
Same. I like to have children.
Big family, is it?
I'd like to like adopt more than anything.
Yeah.
Big family, sure. If they were all adopted, yeah.
So adopting is okay too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a bit harder. Like the recovery process for like pregnant women is just awful.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want to go through that. Childbirth, my pain threshold is tiny.
Then if you need to do the C-section, is it?
Oh.
That's a different scenario. Yeah.
Yeah, that's if you have no choice, I think. Well, I think you actually have an option, but I think C-section is supposed to be bad for you.
Is it?
I think so.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
My mom was. I think Nelson was my brother. He was a C-section, or was it me who was a C-section?
It's probably you because you're fatter.
Yeah, I was like.
Yeah.
But seriously, I respect all the women out there.
Yeah,
there's strong people.
Absolutely.
Honestly, dudes have it easy.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. So, love all the women out there. Yeah. What kind of advice would you guys give for people who are in relationship or not in relationship, but just a relationship in general? What kind of advice would you give?
I think if you're single and you're still looking for that someone, like find someone who you can have fun with, even in the shittest of places. Because that means that you're actually like genuinely good friends. And from there, it would build. But I think if you can't get on with someone, if you can't laugh with someone or joke about, then it's just a terrible sign. You should just walk out.
Yeah.
Turn around. That's my advice.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Well, my advice is, I always think love shouldn't be about status. It doesn't matter if you're rich or you're poor. Just find someone who supports you during your struggles, especially someone who helps you build, helps you grow pretty much. Say if you're having difficulties in, I don't know, in your job or job hunting, or struggling with a relationship with your family or whatever, like help them out, just help them grow. And always support each other.
Yeah, I think my advice is don't chase for status or appearance. Really just go for the person. If you guys connect, have chemistry, just try something out. Then work from there. Don't overthink too much about everything, as in like he doesn't have money, his background's bad, or this and that, and so on and so forth. Sometimes we overthink a lot of things. I think it's just good to kind of just go back to the beginning, which is you have feelings for each other and you actually care for one another. And from there, just work from there. That's kind of, I guess, my advice. Just really keep it simple.
Yes, sir.
Don't overthink.
And if you guys have any opinions or comments into what advice you should give for relationships, or what guys or girls should have, like their characteristics, like what they should go for, comment down below and let us know.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Show some love by liking and subscribing to my channel, Companions of Fools on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at Companions of Fools, and feel free to drop me some questions or topic you want me to cover on Twitter at Companion of Fool 1. Have a good day or night wherever you're listening from, but most importantly, stay safe.
Stay safe. Peace out.
Bye.